Almost kind of remind me like a football player. And something else, I also never really understood the appeal of football. My dad is a huge football fan, and every single time he's watching football, either he's watching the Super Bowl or he's watching some random football game. He often has people over, and I will just be in my room. That's one of the things I'm worried about. I'm worried about streaming a game and Dad will be watching football, and then you will be able to hear my dad screaming at the TV, expecting like, I swear to God, like he expects the other players playing like several states away to be able to hear him. Like, really? That's one thing I don't really understand. It's just, and why do people just do that kind of stuff? Go ahead and do this now.
There's traces of powerful energy here. Somebody unleashed this on them. But who? If there's someone else wiping out ferals, I need to know who they are.
I'm just go ahead. There is a collectible that only appears with this. It only appears with this quest. So I'm just trying to find out where it is. Okay, I know where it is. Oh, I should have probably. Oh, that's my sniper rifle. Never mind. Although I also need. Let me actually restock on ammo because I actually need some. Really? Quest canceled? I've never seen that happen before. Like, I just left the area just to restock on amp. I'm gonna skip this.
There's traces of powerful... If there's someone else wiping out ferals, I need to know who they are.
Okay, this time let's actually go through this area. Something that I also forgot. I was meaning to check my accolades to see how close I am to getting the sniper thing done. I just need what is that? 36 more kills? Maybe? Okay, there is a sniper here. There is a sniper over there. I just got hit by a sniper again with his ability. There he goes. Both hunters are. Oh, there's another hunter. I hate how when I freeze the enemies, I seem to be doing less damage than if I was just to hit them with normal bullets. Get him? No. Just too far away. Okay. Oh, I see a spot to mine. I'll go ahead and get that. I still need to mine a bunch of ore for a challenge. But there's a collectible.
Seems Monroy had this Dr. Indira trying to research the obelisks and the powers of the Pax. But grew enraged when she didn't produce any results he could use.
Did he think science could produce results on demand?
She described several incidents where Pax were caught trying to perform rituals with obelisks in secret, leading to more executions.
If only they'd let them conclude the rituals. They might have calmed the storms instead of letting them become inflamed.
So it's Monroy that is causing storms to be aggressive. So is the Pax rituals, are they actually helpful? Or does it actually turn them into pharaohs? That's what I don't get. Is it like an overdose effect where yes, it's something that was mentioned before where, it was stated that it required a group of, Pax to effectively, calm the storms. But something that I just don't understand is, are pharaohs only created when not enough people are there to support the, to calm the storms? Or I'm actually gonna go back here, because for some reason I think I saw a chest, but it was just ammo. Or are they only created, like, as when they absorb too much energy? That's what I don't get. I would love it if they expanded more on that, because I just don't understand it.
What is done can be undone. What is done must be undone.
You.
I've been waiting for you.
Did you know about all this? What Monroy's people did here?
I was a part of it. Tell me, Altered. Do you believe in absolution?
That depends on who's doing the absolving.
He breathes.
What are you doing?
No. What you want to know is who I am. I was the second in command in Monroy's army. I did everything he commanded. I studied the Pax. I learned their language. I knew my enemy. And then I exterminated them. Men, women, children. All for the human project. To seize their powers and turn us into gods. Nothing seems foul when you win. But when we began to lose, my regrets grew. Until I chose exile and wandered the desert seeking death. Instead, I was afflicted with this condition. Ripped apart by a storm. And cursed with the very power we tried to steal. I was the first of us. But now, I've finally found a way to make things right. And bring back the children of Enoch.
How?
Enoch is ripping through me! I don't have...
You're fucking crazy. Make it quick.
Is this gonna answer my question of what happened?
Whatever you're doing, hurry it up.
If
You're drawing more of them.
You must hold them back.
it's gonna answer my question
Sure doesn't look like it.
I'm
on
trying
if
to
humans can become feral.
Whoever asked them if they want to be saved.
I asked this last stream when I saw what
More of
happened to
these little
August,
shits incoming.
but now I'm actually kind of curious. Can humans actually become feral? That's really kind of interesting because he's doing the same thing that August did. Wow. That guy's glitching. Alright, well, let's go back to the Wanderer.
The Pax will walk Enoch once more. Come on, change. Please!
Enough! What's done is done. There is no absolution. You either live with it or you don't.
There must be a way. I will see you again, I fear. Another time.
Another place.
Another place.
Cliche line. Did not know he was gonna say that, I just guessed it. That's actually kind of funny. I think I'm gonna get boots. Another time, another place. Like the oldest line in the book. Okay, so... Close am I now? Didn't really make much progress, but I'm actually getting close. About 29 more kills and I'll get it. I'm kind of hiccuping a little bit. I've been kind of eating the stereotypical college student food, which is a cup of noodles. And this is the first time in it feels like a week since I had anything for lunch other than cup of noodles. Actually made a sandwich. And I'm just kind of feeling my lunch coming up a little bit. I don't know why I did that.
There's gotta be hundreds of dead Pax here. Executed. Piled up. This whole city is a mass grave.
Monroy's people, they did this. I think it's getting real clear who the Pax were scared of, who they changed themselves into ferals to protect themselves from.
That is interesting. So the Pax, they turn into ferals to protect themselves from humanity? Yeah, 5 out of 8. We'll look around a little bit more. This is kind of a big area. Oh, with kind of walled off, but those are dead bodies. Wow. How many packs were here? Man, I know that right now there's like 7 billion people on Earth, but... Crazy. Kill this, clear the slave market. Oh my god, I'm stuck! This freaking tracker is getting really annoying. I'm also getting tired of those stupid shielded enemies. Okay, that's enough using the LMG. Let's actually try to get the sniper. Warrior's dead. Okay, who is next? You are next. Oh, I see a chest over there. This architecture really kind of reminds me a little bit of Rome. It also kind of reminds me of the Middle East. There's some statues and that structure over there reminds me of Roman architecture a little bit. Although it also kind of reminds me of Middle Eastern. It's specifically the statues. Reminds me of the statues I found in those. I don't know. I may be talking out of my ass, and my knowledge of Rome only stems from games. But it's just kind of what I feel like. Or I guess really the statues in Greece from presented in
This place, it was a slave market.
That's also what it kind of feels like to me. A lot of giant statues in Asgard Odyssey. Very storm.
Seems like they got hit by the worst storm yet. Hundreds died, humans and Pax. Some of the obelisks were damaged too, so whatever the Pax once were doing to control the storms, they couldn't do it anymore. He feared an uprising, losing control as Pax started to abandon the city. Nikolai Galyatkin, Monroy made him general and put him in charge of weapons production.
No doubt the same weapons the Pharaohs used against them later.
I love how most of my knowledge, like, from like cities in the real life, and from video games, because like Rome and Assassin's Creed, Brotherhood, freaking Middle East, from my knowledge of Assassin's Creed 1. And funny enough, like, I'm only referencing Assassin's Creed game.
Monroy. This palace is covered with flags, all with, it's gotta be his face. He made himself king of the Pax.
A king?
A tyrant.
Here was I thinking Monroy would be an well, I was thinking of this at the beginning of the stream. But now it's looking like he may be... Oh, wait. What if Monroy is Moloch? get out of there. Shaman Warlord, go away. I don't want to deal with you, Shaman Warlord. I really hate these enemies. And I don't want to deal with you either. And you freaking, oh my god. Enough with the warlords. I'm trying to deal with the biggest threat being the shaman. Throwing freaking guy at me. There's 2 warlords. Stop. And die. Oh my god, shaman. Stop. Slowest reloading the game. Okay. Can't destroy his barrier. I love how you can't. I really kind of hate how Heatwave can't track it, and the freaking requirements to get it to max level is just so high. I don't know why I'm bothering using Heatwave. I'm just hoping that the burn will go through. Oh my god, no. We got another burn on him. This guy's actually a lot easier than the other one because I'm not dealing with freaking multiple snipers. The last one I fought at that catacombs, that one was a nightmare because I couldn't fight them in the open because there was like 3 snipers that were targeting me. I had to find them in a narrow hallway with my back towards the area saying, "Oh, if you go this too far away, you cannot, you don't lead the enemies back to your allies." I'm nowhere near my allies. That's something I honestly don't like. I need to get rid of some stuff. Really kind of hate that stupid mechanic. Like, I should be able to run back and regroup if I want to. Like, I shouldn't have to be forced to fight in one area. I mean, it's one thing to go through, like, a door or something and actually leave the area. But in areas where they are connected, I feel like I shouldn't be forced to... I feel like I shouldn't be forced to stay in one area. But that's just me. Honestly, it's just kind of one of my least favorite mechanics to this game. I don't give criticism for this game that much. Like, for the most part, I love everything about this game. I consider this to be a better game than Destiny 2, in my opinion. Mainly because you don't have to deal with, like, endless fetch quests. But, at the very least, there are still things that I don't like about this game. Honestly, this game is, like, very underrated in my opinion. Gear Breaker Tier 3. I want to check something. How close am I? I didn't really use my sniper rifle that much. I probably didn't really get much progress, but I'm just checking just in case. I need 20 more. I didn't really make much progress. I think I maybe got 1 kill. That's fine.
Monroy was sending out raids to hunt down the fleeing packs. And that's when the uprising he'd predicted finally found him. But it wasn't the packs. At least, not as he expected.
The Ferals. He never saw them coming.
But Monroy didn't retreat. That asshole dug in out there, in the desert, and tried to track them down where they were coming from. That's when he found the canyon and the great obelisk. He finally understood there who the Ferals were. But that's when he got word that the city was under attack.
And so it was. The beginning of the end.
So we're actually getting very close to the end of this area where we are at the very end thing. So this will probably trigger the last cutscene, so let me just... something I want to check. And just basically checking out things off this list and making sure there are no journals I am missing, because I prefer to be able to move to the next area if possible. So I just wanted to go to history and lore. Basically looking for mutiny. Journal mutiny. That is one I'm missing. Alright, so where is mutiny? I think it's actually... The map is so misleading. The map is really misleading. But I think it's actually in the area coming up. So let's actually go through here. Apparently this does not count towards percent completion, but I'm gonna try and get it anyway. This is a really interesting location. It almost kind of reminds me a little bit of Halo. With the flood kind of thing. The veiny, like, flood thing, architecture, whatever it's called. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's probably... there's a lot of people that play Halo, but like there's like a lot of fleshy areas to go into a flood location from like Halo 3 is a good example, also Halo 1 and 2. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It's the veiny stuff on the walls. I know it's probably like vines or something, but...
Found Dr. Indira's last journal.
How do you know?
Because she wrote it just before getting executed. By Monroy. She tried to broker a truce with the Pax, thinking she could stop the Ferals if she surrendered Monroy to them.
Wow. Rip. This is a really cool location. I love the design of this place. really cool.
I made it to the top. Palace is clear.
What do you see?
You better come up here and see for yourself.
An anomaly. Oh, there's a chest. There's also an accolade for opening a certain amount of chests, and I'm nowhere close to maxing that out. So this will actually be good progress.